guys, welcome back to React. Hope a wonderful day. Well, I'm on One Tree Hill season 1 episode 5, but before we go to the next episode, I want to break down some of my favorite scenes in the last episode. Nathan put in the tape of Karen and Dan back when they were together. I think they were at the prom, but putting the tape was so mean, you guys. Just poor Lucas. And I find so weird, you guys, that his family kept the tape and that he knows about it. Well, still with Nathan, I worry that he is hanging out with Hailey just to screw up with Lucas. But something about the things he says to Hailey from time to time, it feels like he can't help but opening up to her. I'm still suspicious of the fact that maybe all of this is his way of manipulating her, but I'm hoping for the best, and I feel like there's going to be a thing or two between them. I don't know. I love what Brooke, is her name, said to Peyton, that Peyton looks like Karen back at high school. Brooke was telling her the truth and making her see things. Nathan is a complete ass towards Peyton, and Peyton is putting up with his crap basically, and just because there's no alternative, and that's what made Peyton stood up to Nathan at the end. Even Peyton saw herself in Karen, seeing the parallels between Dan and Karen's relationship back then. Like, for a moment she was afraid that she will end up like Karen. And I really stand her when she stood up to Nathan and broke up with him like goals. And what else? I love the similarity between Lucas and Peyton. They are both like broody and sad, but at the same time interesting. And I really feel for Lucas, the feeling of abandonment that the person who brought you to life pretty much hates you for no reason. Plus, having to see him everywhere is just too much. But honestly, like Keith said, he's better off without him. So Nathan is the one who we should feel bad for. So I think, you guys, that's it. I'm going to start watching the next episode. So without further ado, let's dive into this video. Hailey, come on.
I promised him I'd tutor him if he left you alone.
What?
I'm doing it for you, Luke.
I'm starting to think that you're doing it for yourself, Hailey. What? What are you doing, you girl? Peyton is extra dark this episode. Still don't know the lyrics though.
Expect plenty more of that at the father-son game because we're gonna crush you guys.
Oh, yeah? You can expect more of that.
Bring it on.
That was cute. I admit that was cute.
Yeah. Lucas, I can't. I promised him. If I break that promise, I'm just as bad as you think he is.
Good article about you and your pop.
What?
We're all one big happy family now.
Watch it. Wonder what they're paying this
What?
reporter to support his crack habit.
How about some breakfast?
I lost my appetite.
Oh,
Down chance that Lucas and Nathan could get along if their father encouraged it.
True.
who's that woman? Why though? She has absolutely nothing in common with Dan. Like, what? I thought maybe in this situation, like, the normal thing is that the situation would be reversed. Like, the father is the one who wants to get close to the kid, and the stepmother who's not willing to do so. Like, this is a complete reverse situation, you guys, here. And she has a really good point. If Dan wasn't putting so much hatred into his son Nathan towards Luke, would things be different? Would they be at least in good terms? Like, I'm just wondering, because I see the reason why they're not close, or they don't get along, or like they're not in good terms. The essential reason is pretty much the 10. And I don't know the source of all that hatred towards Luke. I just can't process it.
Personally, I didn't think it did you justice.
No?
Okay, I love her voice. Like, her voice is my, like, and she's so pretty much into Luke. I'm just, I feel like Luke feels that Nathan is taking away his best friend, like the way he took everything from him and his view. And I understand that.
That father versus son game's coming up. You consider who you want to play with?
Keith,
Play.
your uncle.
Okay, what's with the attitude?
What's with your life? Seriously, aren't you embarrassed that the most important thing in your world is some stupid cheer?
Okay, then what's wrong?
What's wrong is how pointless all of this is.
Stop saying
No,
that.
because it's true. What difference?
Peyton, I know you're not a cheerleader, you don't fit in this whole thing, but don't project this thing to Brooke. Maybe she loves it. Maybe she feels that she fit the most at it, and I feel like there's something wrong with Peyton. And don't tell me she's depressed after Nathan.
Father-son charity basketball game. Whitey says I gotta play.
Yeah,
So you interested?
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, kid, seems as though you have an obligation to family name too. Don't blow it.
That article's a lie. You're not my father and you never were.
You should never had the name in the first place.
Hey.
No. It's
don't
psychopath,
Yours, matter of
just
fact.
saying.
What's that supposed to mean? I mean, I'm not gonna be Scott anymore.
You're going to change your name?
Keith isn't exactly a father.
You're not the best father either, Danny, and you're playing.
What about Lucas?
True words, just true
Yeah, no, this would be
words.
embarrassing for him.
Until you acknowledge that Lucas is your son, and you made a mistake.
I love you. I couldn't have said it better. Like, what?
You're in the spotlight now.
Why didn't you take your mother's
Uncles come
last
with the
name? Just
territory.
ask him why.
Dan already had a basketball scholarship, and nothing was going to get in the way of that. Then something strange happened. Right before classes started, Dan changed his mind. He said he'd finish the semester and we'd get married. The nurse asked for your name, and I said it was Scott. Keith was there, and when the nurse brought you in, she let him hold you. That's the only time I've seen him cry.
I don't want his name.
Keith's a Scott too, you know?
She got a point.
No.
He told her, keep the baby. I'm going to marry you.
Hey, have you heard from Peyton? Been home
I
by
want a
herself.
more backstory.
Well,
The girl is smoking.
Tell her about that.
The feels.
I lost my wife just about the time your mother passed away. That always makes this week a tough one.
they're all tough.
Oh, okay.
Good news is you do
I
better, and bad news is
understand.
better.
Whitey,
You know
he's
me and
such a
Peyton
great
broke up.
man.
Peyton and I.
Well, she broke up with you too? Kind of worried about her.
Well, maybe you should have worried about her more when you were together. I'm sorry
True
about your mom,
words.
too.
No.
I was driving to school to pick me up.
She was late, so she ran a red light.
And why put yourself through this? She's being so self-destructive right now. I understand.
My mom ran one red light. I run them all the time and nothing happens.
Oh,
It's not fair.
Come on, big brother.
That's right, big brother. No matter what you did on a basketball court, a lifetime ago, no matter what you do now, I'll always be your big brother. So guess what, Danny boy? It was my name first. It's Lucas's name now.
Still in denial?
what's going on with Nathan?
About what?
Missing her.
I screwed up. I just wish I had another chance.
That's the thing about you. You screw up and you feel sorry about it, and you screw up again and you feel sorry
That was the
about
truth.
it.
I think we've actually talked more than Peyton and I ever did.
Peyton and I. Good job.
Yeah, you too. I know this hasn't been easy for you. Just want to say thanks.
I feel like he's being truthful here.
Do you miss her?
Every day, Peyton, it's hard to lose somebody. I spend a lot of time searching for reasons, for answers. But you can't find what's not there. I don't guess it's been much help to you. But I do know one thing. Mother's proud of you.
This
Take care of
man!
yourself.
This man!
Besides, haven't things gotten better for you? Teams left you alone, the hazing stopped. It's worth the risk for me.
Yeah, Nathan actually
What's
kept
not
his
worth the risk
word.
is us.
I think I pulled a kidney.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I just
Can you just adopt
we should
him?
think about it.
Is that an option?
Oh, well, I know it puts you in a weird spot. Dan and Nathan are your family too, right?
Now, Dan and I, we never seen eye to eye. Even when we were kids. Nathan's practically a stranger.
So you've never been
Talk to you
in
later.
Nathan's life?
See you.
Ever?
You know, I would gladly erase my dad if I could bring back your mom. I wish I could change it for you.
Thank you.
He enjoys it. If he doesn't, he'll regret it when it's gone.
Do you?
What happened to you? Injury?
Walking into the arena, hearing the cheers of a sellout crowd, and for an hour or two, the world is yours.
You're like the
There's nothing
spotlight
you
too
can do to
much,
stop it.
boy.
And I was good.
Grow up. Get over it. Like, it's gone. Get past it already.
I've actually had a lot going on lately.
Yeah, me too. My dad's been going crazy about this father-son game, and my mom.
Does he know about
It's
her
like ever since
mother?
she came back, she's been wanting to hang out.
I really can't hear this right now. An 84? That's so great! Yeah, hey, congratulations.
Nathan, what the hell are you doing?
You gonna carry us tonight or what?
You know, Bruce. I'll carry the team, and Keith can carry my jock.
Dan just behaves like this messed up kid. Grow up already.
Hey, Scott!
Don't call him that. He wants to prove that he's so good. Too bad, even to his own son.
Now I'm talking to you. You bring your best game, I'll bring mine, and then we'll see.
We'll see what.
I told you, he has this urge to prove to himself and to others that he's the best, even at the count of his son. Like, is this parenting or something else?
We should be proud they're so good.
Like you had anything to do with it.
Poor Nathan. Oh my God.
Danny.
Are you for real?
Danny, you give me your best game, and I'm gonna hurt you.
Keith is the best.
You're doing fine.
Oh my God. Is this the first ever moments between Keith and Nathan? Nathan, he really needs that in his life. Like, Keith. I feel you. You're hurt. You're lashing out, but you're being self-destructive right now.
I saw you with her.
Nathan? God, he got a good grade on that math quiz. It was nothing.
I want to believe you, Haley. I do.
And she doesn't want to admit it to herself. She's starting to have something for him. Nathan, I want you to kick your cat's ass. If you don't
okay?
apologize, okay.
Couldn't give you the winning bucket, Nathan.
So what I'm seeing right now is real? Dan didn't help him, but Luke did? Play with each other. Just team up. Team up, please. Okay? Okay. I'm going to start rooting for them from now on. I'm seeing like there's some, just from this simple scene, I'm seeing some potential there, like, so okay, I'm going to root for the relationship starting from now. Nathan and Luke needs to team up, needs to work together, just saying.
You don't deserve my best game, Dad. Look, I could have beat you. You know it, right? You know what, if you want to win so bad, go ahead. I'll give it to you. You didn't beat me, Dad. You never will.
Oh my God.
What you did for Nathan. What you've done for me. Well, let's just say I was proud to have you as my dad for the night. We should remember our dying and try so to live that our death brings no pleasure on the world.
Beautiful words, you guys. Oh, finally! Like, Luke realized that he got the better father figure after like Dan basically humiliated his son on the court. Peyton in this episode was legitimately depressed. Even if she was extra dark, that was understandable. It makes sense why she's lashing out. Plus, given her character, one can only imagine what's going on inside her head. However, she was pretty self-destructive. It's understandable. It must be so hard to feel that you're responsible somehow for your mother's death. That must be eating her up. And I really loved that Whitey was there for her. Luke somehow was there for her. Especially, I think she got past through this day with Whitey's help. He's really such like he always there when someone needs him. Like somehow it was the same thing with Luke and now Peyton. He's just always there saying something that right away picks your heart somehow, and I really like that. So when we first been introduced to Peyton, we knew that she is like this really dark person who is self-contradictory, living a life that she doesn't fit in. And now we know a little bit why she is the person she is. Nathan and Haley, I come to a point where I feel that Nathan is starting to be influenced by Haley. Haley has such a warm, genuine personality, and Nathan needs that. So even if he has this intention to like make Luke jealous, screw up with him, like make him feel uncomfortable and all, he does seem true when he's with her. Nathan got a lot of hatred put in him by his father, and I feel like if only he had the chance to become close with his uncle, Kit. Like I feel he's missing out a lot. If he just had a positive father figure in his life, he would distinguish between wrong and right. Because the thing is, Dan taught him a lot of things that are wrong, making him believe that those are the right things. So if only Nathan finds the right path, we can see eventually that the kid has a lot of good in him. And maybe that good influence will be Haley, because I can see that he is the most vulnerable when he's with her. And in this episode, I just saw a potential there of a relationship between Luke and Nathan. And maybe Haley eventually will be a way for them to get close with each other. We don't know. So I would love if like somehow they just get close despite of Dan. Just it's going to be like goals. It will stab Dan just right in the heart, just saying. Like, this man is just so hateful. I can't tolerate the way he treats others, the way he treats Luke, the way he treats Nathan for that matter. One can only ask if Dan has like a childhood trauma or something. I'm wondering about the family that he grew up with and how he's been treated, but if we can see, Kid has nothing to do with Dan, so I don't know about that. I'm wondering if Dan could be an actual psychopath. Like, the dude is not just rude and jackass. He has like some signs like of potential psychopath. I don't know. The disregarding and violating the rights of others, the inability of distinguishing between right and wrong, manipulating and hurting others, the difficulty of showing remorse or empathy. Just, I don't know. Could it be a thing? Because I can understand that once he had a dream that he couldn't fulfill, he believed that he was the best and still is, and no one can be above him, even his own son, and that somehow, till now, he can get past this dream of his. So he puts his son to the limits without any consideration of his feelings, so he can just feel great about himself once again. I understand that, but like seeing the way he humiliated his son like this in front of others, it's not a rivalry, it's something else. It's like I don't know, you guys, I can't wrap my head around that, just saying. I'm sorry, my voice keeps cracking, I don't know why. Anyways, I think that's it, you guys. I talked way too much, I think. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. See you in another video. Bye.